Hey YouTube, it's Sadia X and I'm back with another video. So today is December 30th. It's about to be a new year. And you know, I'm excited. Although I'm Muslim and I don't celebrate the new year. Like, it's definitely going from 2017 to 2018. So I have to acknowledge that it is going to be a new year. And I was sitting here doing my 2018 goal setting packet that I got off a line, which I think is very useful. It got a lot of good quotes and everything in here. And I'm going through it, and it's telling you all types of messages, and this one message stood out. See if y'all can read it. It says, time is what we want the most, but what we use the worst. Everybody procrastinates. Procrastination. It's like, people be like, oh, I wish I had more hours in the day. I wish I had this, that, and the third. But don't use their time wisely. Like, people always be like on Instagram, be like, oh, we got the same 24 hours. What you complaining about mine's for? Because people don't use their time wisely. People don't know. So moving on, it says you need to chop down the big things first, which is true. People be like, oh, I'm going to do this little bit of stuff first, then I'm going to do the big stuff. No, if you tackle the big stuff first, then you can get the little stuff done. So I agree with that. I'm good at that. Doing the big stuff first and then doing the little stuff. So the first step, which I already filled in and did, look a little sloppy. It says, list your priorities. You can't prioritize your time if you aren't clear, even if just to yourself about what is most important to you. Is it your family? Is it your spouse, serving your church or your community, getting your blood pressure under control, or losing 50 pounds? Is it finishing your college degree, getting your house in order, or remodeling to sell it? Getting in shape, training for a marathon. So it says, list as many things as you can that are most important to you. Example, kids, spouse, guy, etc. As well as the ways that you currently spend your time. So I wrote the things that's most important to me. I wrote work, school, Islam, family, money, budgeting, health, my credit score, buying a house, and YouTube, of course. And then me currently spending my time, what I do is I work. Money is what I usually do. I don't spend a lot of time with my family. And I spent a lot of time working on my credit score. So that was my first page. So secondly, it says, now list the 5 things that are most important to you in order of priority. So I wrote health, Islam, work, money, school. But I put that all on one list. Family, and then YouTube. So it says step 2, set goals. So it says, close your eyes and imagine your life in detail 5 years from now. This is deep. Where do you live? Where do you work? What is your job title? What do you look like? What does your house look like? How much money do you have in the bank? Where did it come from? They're getting real personal, okay? What is your relationship with your kids and your spouse? How do you spend time together? What do you do in your free time? What are your hobbies? Where do you volunteer? Spend a few minutes daydreaming about what your ideal life look like from now, then write it down. So y'all see my box is on fleek. It's full. I already got it all figured out. So I put 5 years from now to be 2022. And I said I'll be hoping to move in a bigger house in 5 years. So y'all know I'm planning to move and buy a house next year. Planning to get a mortgage. But 5 years from 2018, I definitely plan on being in a bigger house. I'm going to need more space. I already know it. It say I work where you work. I say I own my own company. My job title, I'm the boss, of course. What do I look like? I said covered in all black. Y'all know. And I put 50 pounds lighter because my goal is to lose some weight. It say, what do my house look like? I say cozy. That's it. Because y'all know I be chilling. Money in the bank. I said I got like 10K in the bank. You know, satellite. It says where the money came from. I said, of course, my business savings. It says relationship. I put married with a kid, maybe pregnant. Spend time together. I said we spend time together by cooking and vacation. Because y'all know I'm getting to this money. So I ain't doing too much working. Free time. What do you do in your free time? I read, chill, and I learn. What are my hobbies? Chilling, reading, and relaxing. And where do I volunteer? And I said like places like the YMCA and shelter. So then they give you another box, which I could have wrote in, but I was trying to squeeze all of it in the other box. So then it says, with this vision of distant future fresh in your mind, it is time to set your long-term goals. List 5 major things you would like to accomplish by this time next year. So I wrote my number 1 goal is to be settled in my house by August 2018. So look forward to that because I'm Joe and I'm ready. And then my second goal is to lose 60 pounds in about 7 months. So starting January, I'll be starting my, my dieting and my working out and all that. Not really dieting, but trying to eat healthier. I'm definitely going to try to eat healthier. And then my third one was to be so deep into my religion. Like, I'm really trying to be real, real deep. Because I know some stuff, but you can never know enough. And I only wrote 3. I'm not ready to write the rest yet. Because long-term goals is a lot. And then for my short-term goals, which it says, now that your long-term goals are in place, give some thought on your short-term goals. What is it that you want to get done in the next month? So I wrote, I want to lose 6 to 10 pounds by clean eating. Clear up my skin. Because, you know, anybody can use to clear up their skin. And to drop 6 to 10 YouTube videos in January. I know it's a lot of videos, but I know I can do it. So then it says you must have long-term goals to keep you from being frustrated by your short-term goals failure. This is everything it needs to be right now. What if my short-term goals, losing 10 pounds in the next month, don't go through? I still got my long-term goals to lose 60 pounds by July. That's 7 months in January. From January. So the next, this was my favorite, step 3. It's called Eat That Frog. So basically, eating a frog is when you do the bigger thing first and then you do the little stuff after it. Life moves fast and it is far too easy to get stuck in the momentum. Essential task of the day. We spend our time putting our fires or escape into the time-wasting vortex of social media and email. And it all seems so important, but before we know it, we spent the whole day reacting to other people rather than reaching our own goals. How many of y'all wake up and y'all check your email, y'all get on Snapchat? Listen, I know I do. For my goal, right here on the bottom, it says, beginning tomorrow, I will set aside blank minutes. First thing every day to work on long-term goals and most important tasks. So I wrote, until I have eaten my frog, I will not do any of the following things. I will not get on social media. I will not check any emails, and I will not text anyone until I set aside my 20 minutes for my morning prayer. I'll be slacking. It's time to pick it up. Not because it's a new year, but because people need to set new goals. They need new motivation. So that's what I'm gonna do. 20 minutes, not a lot of minutes. It's really not. I can spend 20 minutes right now recording a video. So it says, if it's your job to eat a frog, it's best to do it first thing in the morning. Chances are it will be the worst thing you have to do all day. Prayer is not the worst thing I have to do all day. I gotta deal with them crazy kids when I go back to my job. But this right here, keep this in mind. Okay. Now, say step 4. I haven't got to step 4. I was just on step 4 and I was like, let me record a video.